What's up, guys? I wanted to give you guys an update. First of all, we're at Sebring. We're about to go do some Trans Am testing, but so we left the track at Saturday at I think we got back to the hotel at 4:30, and then we had to leave at 5 to go to the airport. It was a long day yesterday, no sleep. I got some good sleep last night, but we just finished our driver's meeting here at Sebring. We're gonna go and hit the track in the next 10-20 minutes, but I wanted to give an update on how our Chili Bowl went and my thought process, and just kind of update you guys before we totally switch gears onto the pavement side of things. So, yeah, let's see. Chili Bowl's one of my favorite races of the year. It's freaking amazing. It's a lot of fun. So we went into Chili Bowl. Obviously, I love that place. But I haven't ran midgets full time. So kind of the thought process was to try and get acclimated as quick as possible. And we were lucky to have the Race of Champions because I really needed the extra laps. And the racecraft in a midget is totally different, and you just have to drive them so hard. So I would say the Race of Champions really helped us kind of get to that point. And coming to our prelim night, which was the next day, our goal was to make no mistakes, kind of go into every race, fight hard, be on offense mode every time you hit the track. Okay, so heat race. Heat race was pretty good. Our goal was to be on offense mode, be on attack mode the whole time, take no prisoners is what the team always says. So we went out there and we won our heat race. Was feeling pretty good about it. Ran away from it, had a big gap, won, ran the top the whole time. Felt amazing. Team was ecstatic. The Abacus Racing car was really great. So then we went into the qualifier, and I would say I made a couple racecraft mistakes the first 2 laps. Right before we went out, they watered the track, and I'm starting on the outside, and every race before me, it's always been on the top. So I busted off on the top on the first corner, and it's still sloppy wet, and I'm just sitting there spinning my tires, and a couple cars go underneath me. So I really had to fight hard to get some of those positions back, but we didn't get any passing points, but we still got third. But that kind of sucked because at Chili Bowl you need to be on offense mode every single race you're out there and be passing cars to be able to start at front of the feature. But that was enough to lock us into the show on our prelim night on Tuesday night. We locked in, but we were deep in the field. We were starting 16th. That shows you how hard it is. I mean, you get first in your heat race and third in your qualifier, and you start 16th in the feature. It's tough. You're out there with the best of the best. So we roll out for the feature. We're feeling good. Kind of our goal going into this is freaking attack mode. We have to get as many positions as possible because every position counts. So we start 16th and we drive it up to 8th, and that was probably the hardest I've ever driven a midget in a long time. And I started to get way more comfortable with the car. Felt more at one, and midgets, you're so out of control, but at the same time you have to be 110% in control. So it's kind of hard to explain that, but I started feeling really good, really confident in the car, and I was driving it hard. I was running the top. We 16th, 8th, we passed a lot of cars, but it's still tough at the Chili Bowl. You need to be top 2 lock in, and you really want to be in the top 4 or 5 if you want a real shot at making the A feature on Saturday night. But got 8th, felt pretty good about it. We were happy. That's the hardest I've drove the car in a long time, and the team was happy. You always want more out of yourself, and you want to perform better, but we didn't go backwards, and we were on offense mode the whole race, so can't ask for much more. Come Saturday night, we were locked into the B feature, but we were starting deep. I want to say we were 16th, maybe something like that. We were pretty deep in the B feature, and you had to get up to 7th. So didn't make the transfer spot. We were a few spots out, but still felt pretty good. We were driving the car hard. Everybody drives so aggressive because it's Chili Bowl, and it's just part of it. You're racing with the best of the best. There's only 24 cars maybe that make the feature, and there's 400 entries. So it's tough, and I was glad to make the B feature. And it was a lot of fun to go and race with the Abacus team. They're a lot of fun to race for, and now we're kind of switching gears. We're about to go out for some road racing practice. It's Monday at 8 a.m. so things are definitely switched up a little bit, but I wanted to give you guys a recap